Welcome. Hashtag THEVERSASHOW is part of an entertainment podcast that exercises our freedom of speech. Our conversations, opinions, debate on a certain topic is not to offend anyone in any source. For that being said, enjoy the show.
Yo, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? What is happening? And welcome to another special edition here on hashtag TheVersaShow. And of course, I am the host, the one that you have voted, the GOAT, the Versa. And I thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for viewing another episode here on 62 on hashtag TheVersaShow. And you make sure you do these three things. You make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell at the same time. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I'm not going to hold you up on this episode. Trust me, who knows? There might even be a 20-minute episode on this podcast for today. You know, because I got so much going on, and I know that is like the slogan of the show, right? So much is going on, all right? But when we get to the show, first of all, you know, I got to give a big, huge congratulations, well, to myself, a huge congratulations. But at the same time, I want to give you guys a big thank you for viewing the Versa Island. Right now, it is on YouTube only, exclusively on YouTube, and 15,000 views. And you know, this kid right here coming from ground zero, working his way up to make sure that he gives you guys entertainment and hopefully entertaining you guys. So, you know, I just want to thank you guys very much for my show. My shorts is all over the place. My fault, y'all. Shit. Dropping everything and whatnot. Put my phone right here. So, listen, because you're going to talk about the Versa Island, you know what I'm saying? Because I just really want to get into that song. You know, 15,000 views. 15,000 views. I mean, my goodness. One more time. One last time for the 15,000 views, and also to the viewers as well on my Instagram that has been viewing the clip and going to the website on the clip. Thank you guys so much as well too. I'm giving a lot of praises to all my viewers, which you guys righteously deserve. Okay, so anyway, let me just go right ahead and just kick it right to it, and then we might even talk about some few sports talks as well, because Lakers are out, Denver are in, Timberwolves are in, OKC is in, and on the east side, they still figuring that out. So let's see what happens in the east side. But far more than that, you know, the Versa Island, you know, music talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Versa Island, it was a beat that I found, and I even promised four-time Grammy Award winner Dave Darlington. You know, I said, you know, this next song right here, Dave, is going to be a reggae song. So, you know, Dave kind of looked at me, he smiled, and he was like, stupid me. I was like, you know, a Jamaican song. And, you know, Dave was like, you know, I know what it is. You know, I know. 45 years in the game. Sorry, Dave. You know, but other than that, you know, when I found the beat on a Monday, right? Purchased the beat on a Monday. And I think, oh my God, what time was it? 12? I think it was probably like 12 o'clock at night, you know, and at midnight. So I just went out to the bank, put some money in the bank. And because, you know, I really don't like to keep money inside my bank account, you know, because a lot of these stupid businesses like Netflix and, you know, DoorDash, and they got those auto pays. So, but, you know, I like But anyway, so had to go to the bank, had to put some money in just so I could purchase this beat, right? Went back to the house. Already had my studio hooked up because, you know, I was already working on another song, which is finished. So I was like, you know, this right here, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to just trying to make this one as perfect as I can. Plus, two, I got 4-time Grammy Award winner Dave Darlington helping me out. So I'm like, this cannot go wrong. It can't go wrong. So I only wrote one bar of the song, just one. And then, you know, I just rolled up a Versa joint. I had my Marcus Mark whiskey, and, you know, I was just trying to feel the beat and whatnot. And I was like, you know, this is okay. I could do a little something off this. And then, you know, long story short, behold, you know, The Versa Island is out on YouTube. The music video, you know, now some people might just be like, oh, no girls and no bottles and blah, 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 and all the homies. Listen, I was looking at classic music videos. Hell, I was in a barbershop looking fly like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying, ladies? But anyway, and their music video was just plain and simple. No girls, no alcohol, no homies in the background showing off. Like, it was just plain and simple and easy. You know what I mean? And, you know, I like music videos like that. You know, I like music videos that's just cool and simple, not too rough. You know, I remember one guy asked me, you know, he's like, you do music videos? And I was like, yeah, I do music videos. And he's like, oh, well, you know, can you do a music video up in Brooklyn? So I was like, you know, yeah, no problem, Brooklyn, easy. But then, you know, he's like, all right, cool. You cool with like about 15, 20 dudes? And I'm like, nah. Call me what you want. I'm playing chess, not checkers. Nah, I ain't with that. I don't know why you guys show all 20 homies, like, you know, out of those 20 are music artists. Unless they're music artists, then all right, fine, not a problem. But if they have no relevancy and no source of entertainment, why bring them? You know, hell, that's even copyrights. If they want to even sue you, which I doubt, but if they want to sue you because their face print is in your video and you're getting paid off that video, then what's the sense having 20 people in that music video? Just have the ones that just makes the music make sense with the video. That's it. But hey, I guess everybody had to bring their homies and all their families and friends and whatnot. So, but still, that song, you know, I just wrote one bar and just kind of winged it, just kind of felt the song. And that same day on a Monday, I had to see Dave and I had that one song ready. And I was like, you know what? Let me take this one to Dave. So I took it to Dave and Dave loved it, man. He was like, you know, he even like told me, like I said on the other episode, go in the booth and just do a music video. You got to do a music video to this. So I was like, okay. So, you know, did that and, you know, 15,000 views. So thank you, Dave. Thank you. Also, too, also Mike Hansman, thank you as well, too. Because, you know, for allowing me to be in his photography studio, the photography school, for him to invite me over there and saying it's okay for me to do some B-roll shots and whatnot. You know, thank you so much, Mike. You know, thanks. Even, you know, like I said on one of the previous episodes, he even took the camera because I have like a gimbal. So he kind of took the camera and, you know, was just following around and stuff. Got some great shots. Great shots. You know, that Sony FX30 is a beast. So, you know, but anyway, big shout out. That one song, The Versa Island. And it's obviously, like I said, you can still catch it on YouTube. You know, it's still there. You know, it's not going to go anywhere. Now, the album, I do not know when that will be coming out. It's still in works. I think I got about 5 songs now. About 5 songs. And plus 2, you could hear the 4 singles that's streaming on all music platforms. You see when I advertise it on each clip, Rich Pimp Swagger, Mix It Up, I Know You Think About It, I Won't Miss. So, and now you have the Versa Island that's on a music video. It's on YouTube. So, hey, listen, I'm just rocking and rolling. Plus 2, we got an episode here on #TheVersaShow. You know what I'm saying? I got the album cover ready for the next project. So, hey, like I be saying like, I know it's a little bratish, but it's funny to say it, but I'm like, listen, I'm rolling like a choo-choo train. You feel me what I'm saying? But hey, look, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself, doing things that makes me happy. Same way that I hope that you guys out there are doing things that makes you happy. And I do hope, because it's not easy sometimes to really just kind of trying to do things that you want to do to make things in your life better. I know it's difficult, but you just got to force yourself to do it sometimes. Pick yourself up. Patience, too, is the essence of life. Patience. You got to make sure that if you're trying to rush through it, if you don't make it, don't get too hurt about it. If you do make it, enjoy it and just trying to make it last. Don't enjoy it while it lasts. Just enjoy it to make it last. So, but anyway, so I'm so blessed, so hyped, so thrilled, so, amazed. Because I never thought that it would get about 15,000 views. No less than like 5,000 views. You know what I'm saying? So, I thank everybody so much. So and keep telling people about the Versa Island, man. It's still rolling, it's still kicking. So I appreciate that to everybody once again. So anyway, just a little sports talk, and then I'm just gonna wrap the show up and call it. So, sports talks. Like I said, we now got the Timberwolves taking on the defending champions, the Denver Nuggets. As well, we have the Thunders that has now advanced to number 1 seed in the West. And like I said, the East, they still trying to figure themselves out, but eventually they would. So let's just wait and see on what happened with the East side. But I'm more surprised about OKC, number 1, and now they're in the semifinals. I would not be surprised if they will be in the finals. And if they do win, I will look at them as the Golden State Warriors of the 2015. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are some young kids that we don't really know. They're not really too much of an all-star. Steph Curry wasn't really like a big all-star in 2015. Not like how he is today. Today, he's a megastar. But he wasn't like a megastar in 2015. But once you start winning them chips and going to them finals, man, all those guys became mega stars. Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry. So, but OKC, they got a chance to do the same thing too with these young cats. Now, the Timberwolves, this guy, ANT, if I'm saying it right, everybody's comparing him to Michael Jordan, and I'm like, look, let's just slow our roll, okay? Because if there's an athlete out there that could play just like Kobe Bryant, then we can start making comparisons, all right? Let's just slow our roll with this guy, okay? Now he has the opportunity to defeat the defending champions for them to advance to the Western Conference Finals. For the first time in a long time, and I don't even know when the last time the Timberwolves went to the Western Conference Finals, even if they ever made it to the Western Conference Finals. They probably, no, have they? Maybe, I don't even know with Kevin Garnett if they had made it to the Western Conference. But anyway, let's just see what happens. And the Suns, you know what? I even thought about this, right, about Kevin Durant. Now, he's over here with the Suns, right? And everybody talked about how of a great player Kevin Durant is. He got swept, all right? It's not a really big deal because a lot of greats been swept in playoff series. Now, when it comes down to Kevin Durant, I'm really looking at his career and I'm like, bro, you went to Brooklyn. You barely didn't do anything in Brooklyn. Then you got traded to the Suns. You had Chris Paul and you had I'm sorry. Yeah, Chris Paul was CP3. And you have Devin Booker. And I believe did he still have Aton? I don't know because I know he played for the Blazers now, but anyway, you had a squad. Didn't do nothing with them. All right, next season. Now you got swept in the first round. Kevin Durant, I don't know, man. 2 championships, 2 finals MVP. My brother, you should be having like 6 or 5 championships, by at least 5 MVPs, and of course, about at least 4, 5 of those finals MVPs. Then we could compare you to the great. You're still a great player, but when it comes to the level of Michael Jordan and LeBron James and Kobe Bryant, is it right to put you in that conversation? Would you even ask yourself that you are on the Mount Rushmore of these greatest basketball players? So, excuse me, it's a sad case when it comes to Kevin Durant. Now, speaking of LeBron James, hey, another playoff series, they didn't get swept. People thought that when it was 3-1, they was going to get swept, but 3-0, they was going to get swept, but they made it to a 3-1. But once again, shout out to my boy, we go. Yeah, yo, we go. Yo, Chico, arrest that man. Oh, we was talking about the Ryan Garcia fight. Oh, I got to talk about that too. Oh, so let me just say this real fast because I got to talk about this whole Ryan Garcia and Devin Henry, this motherfucker. But anyway, so with LeBron James being in the playoffs and AD actually doing his thing a little bit, even though it was on a 3-1 deficit, no one in the NBA history has ever came off from a 3-0 deficit. No one in NBA history. So, listen, they tried. Who knows? It could be next season. They could win the in-season tournament, but they can't win the playoffs. But hey, that's okay. And also too, they won the play-in tournament as well too. So hey, so they did their thing. But anyway, I just want to talk about boxing for a few minutes. All right. Now we all know Ryan Garcia. He beats Devin Henry. If I'm saying his name right, I won't call you Devin Henry. Henry, whatever it is. Fuck it. But anyway, so he lost by decision. Devin lost by decision to Ryan. And I remember at the press conference, right? Devin told Ryan to make weight. To equal the weight weight bracket. So Ryan said if he doesn't make weight, I think it was like 200,000, then it went up to like 300,000, and then Devin was like, no, fuck it, 500,000. Every pound that you lost or gained, every pound that you gain is 500,000. So Ryan says, all right, bet. So they shook on it, and Ryan gains 3 pounds. So Devin gets $1.5 million. The fight happens. Ryan is beating this boy up. This boy doesn't even know where he is at. He thought that he was in a baseball field. But anyway, he was confused. Ryan was like, whoop-pop, whoop-pop. And then this dude was like, boo. And he looked at him like, hey, man, are you my mama? So, got his brakes beat. But anyway, so my whole thing is this, all right? Ryan Garcia wins by decision. Now Devin gets on social media and he's saying, oh, well, Ryan Garcia, he's a bitch. I want a rematch. He didn't even make weight. He was 3 pounds over. First of all, bro, you took the $1.5 million. So for a fact that this man went over his weight limit, but you still decided to fight him instead of doing business. Listen, call me what you want. Hell, I don't even care if you call me an evil person for doing this. It is just strictly business. If I'm fighting an opponent and me and him has to be in the same weight because I have to work hard to get on his weight level, listen, I don't care if he's a pound over. Either he lose that weight or we not fighting. Simple as that. Because there's a possibility that he has the advantage. So my best bet is just to stop the fight until he makes weight. And I don't give a shit if the fight is tomorrow. He makes weight. Otherwise, I'm not fighting. Simple as that. And I'm not going to gain no extra 3 pounds just to get on his weight level. Fuck that. If the weight is this, like, you know, I don't know what they weigh, but let's say like 170 or 180. If it's 180, that's the weight. Not 181, not 182. It's going to be 180 flat. You took the $1.5 million, bro. You knew that the kid gained 3 pounds. All right. And then once you took the money, okay, let's put it this way, right? Let's say if you have taken the money and you beat Ryan Garcia. Trust me, you wouldn't be walking around talking about, oh, well, I need a rematch. Or, you know, oh, well, you know, he was overweight in 3 pounds. You know, it's not fair, but I still beat him. No, you would have took that $1.5 million and then you would have talked about how you beat the shit out of him. Oh, I beat him bad. You know, I won a fight. Yeah, he can't mess with me. And he was 3 pounds over than me and I still beat him. Yeah. Come on, Devin. Stop that shit. Come on. Little kid shit. Be a man. Take that loss. Take it. Because if you was a true businessman, you would have went straight to the commissioner or to the person that promoted the fight and you let them know, I'm not fighting until he loses that 3 pounds. Reschedule the fight. Find me. I don't give a shit's business. If I'm supposed to make 180, which I cut to 180 and I did everything I can to get to this 180, why he had to gain 3 pounds? Why he's being irresponsible as a boxer? Come on. And even if the weight and boxing rules, even if it's not a problem, then dude, stop bitching for the rematch. Just take the loss. If not, turn it to a lesson like I'll be always saying. Okay? There might be a time that you fight again. Hell, Ryan Garcia lost to Gervonta Davis, and even though he's chanting for a rematch, still at the same time, he even used some of his counters on you from Gervonta Davis. So he learned. He learned from that kid. You should do the same thing too. You should. Instead of over here bitching talking about, oh, I need a rematch because he was 3 pounds over than me. You knew that when you took that $1.5 million and you was okay with it. So be okay with this loss. Turn to a lesson. Get out there. Get that rematch. It needs to be so. And don't lose this rematch. You make sure you win. And you make sure that he's in the same weight class as you. Versus you make sure you're in the same weight class as him. Don't gain a pound. Don't lose a pound. Just keep it equal. Keep it like that. All right. So anyway, excuse me, I just finished coming from having a cold. Oh man. And I was trying to do my next song, but I couldn't because I was just like so raspy and I was dizzy and I was like, ugh. You know, I couldn't even do nothing. But, you know, I'm getting a little bit better now. I'm here. And I thank you for you guys for kicking it with me. And as for that, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Versus final word. Versus final word is real simple and real easy. Once again, thank you guys for viewing the Versa Island, for having 15,000 views. I really do appreciate it. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you very, very, very much. You know, hey, you know, once again, thank you. And my whole thing really is for you guys to go out there and do what you love to do. You know, even though we might be working at a job right now that we don't want to do, but I don't want you to stay at that job. If you feel like that you have a dream, if you have a vision, go after that vision. I say it multiple times on this show. Regardless what you see around here, I see wires, and then he has the Mac computer, he has whatever it was. Listen, I dreamed about this. I had visions about this. Hell, when I was working, doing inventory, we got to check out all the cars, make sure they're there, or make sure there's no extra cars. And I'll just be checking the list and stuff, and I'll just be out in a dazed and just be visioning where I'm sitting right now in front of the cameras, have a microphone here with the red chair, with the desk like this, with this skull right here lighting up, so with a theme music and whatnot. And I'm very, very, very blessed, because there's times where I even thought that I would not even be here. And this is the 62nd episode, 62, episode 62. I would never even thought to get across 50. But I'm so blessed, and I thank my God, and I thank each and every single viewers out there. And I thank you so much, because it's you guys will help keep this show alive, and as well as what God that gives me the strength to get up and to make sure I give you guys the best entertainment. And it is the Versa, the characteristic himself, that makes sure that he dressed and looks fly, to make sure you guys can have a nice, beautiful entertainment while watching. So, being said all that, you just make sure that you do what you love to do. If you feel like that you're in a position that you are stuck, you're not really stuck. You feel stuck, but you're not really stuck. You're just building up your character. You're building up to whatever it is that you're trying to make it, even if it's makeup, even if it's hair, even if it's any sorts of entertainment, an athlete, you name it. You just make sure that you don't stop progressing, and your progress will grow. Even if you see that it is not getting nowhere, that is not growing, trust me, your progress is growing. If you stop putting progress in it, then there will be no improvement. But once you start and continue, have the consistency and be disciplined, you will conquer whatever it is that you're trying to conquer. And I am living proof. Music videos, photo shoots, podcasts, albums. Do what you love to do. And who cares what everybody else say? If they don't like it, oh well, so what? You go to a coffee shop, you have a sip of coffee that you don't like, you're going to order it because the next person and the other person orders the same nasty coffee? No. If they like it, cool. You're not gonna stop them and say, "Oh, this is the most nastiest coffee in the world. How are you guys gonna drink this? How are you guys gonna buy this? Order this? How? Nope. You just get what you like, and then you just move on. So, or eventually, you could even get that same coffee and add your own mixture to it. Just don't stop what you love to do. Or start doing what you love to do. Anyway, that was passionate from the Versa. My goodness, very passionate. And for that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much for watching #TheVersaShow. And you make sure that you do these 3 things. You make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I know I thank you guys like, who knows, 6, 7, 8 times on this show for viewing the Versa Island. 15,000 views. Amazing, man. I mean, seriously, very amazing. One last time for you guys. One last time, and I thank y'all so much. Once again, and I caught up with my old engineer, Sonny. Sonny, we're gonna link up, my brother, and we're gonna start chopping up some more music, man. So shout out to Sonny, man. Sonny F5 Studio. So y'all make sure y'all check him out. You know what I mean? Also, too, Dave Darlington, I'm gonna see you soon. We got some more songs to chop up. We have to finish this album. We about to hit to May, so let's just go ahead and finish this album, Dave, because I'm ready to finish this up. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much. And the announcement for the album will be out pretty soon on the episode. Just keep checking it out, okay? So anyway, y'all guys already know what this is. It's the best podcast around, and I am the Versa. And I see you on another episode on hashtag TheVersaShow. And I have to leave you with peace into the Middle East. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? I thank you for watching the latest episode on hashtag TheVersaShow. For more new episodes, you make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell for more new episodes. And if you have any questions to ask, to get my answer on this show, make sure that you add me on Instagram at TheVersa. And also, too, can't forget to follow, too, so press that button as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching. Until next time, hashtag TheVersaShow, the best podcast around.